Hello and welcome to another wrestling figure unboxing video. As I stated in my last video, we moved house, so it's now time to start unboxing all of my mint on card, mint in the box wrestling figures to get them up on shelving. So I've gone for today, defining moments, Ric Flair. Now I think this was around 2015, 2016 from the Mattel range, but the final moments, like, they've made some absolute belter figures over the years. Again, another, like I say, because I've been collecting on cards for the past 4, maybe 5 years. There's a lot of type of figures that I haven't actually unboxed yet. The TNA Christopher Daniels one I done last time. That one I hadn't unboxed any TNA figures before, and this will be my first defining moment. To be fair, I think it's the only defining moment figure I actually own up to now. I mean, some of them are like some of the best figures going, but a lot of them are really, really expensive online. I'm pretty sure I'm going to pick this one up for about a tenner, which is ridiculous to think. But that might just be due to there being like a high production. So, like, to be honest with you, I haven't come prepared with this one, because I've done with like a blade or something, which I haven't actually got on me to open it, because I'm used to just being able to pull the card. But to be honest with you, they're going on display out of the box. They're never going back in the box. I don't buy them to sell them on like some people do. I don't buy them to resell at all. I'm buying them to display. So let's get in there. I'm really excited to look at this robe with Ric Flair's on this figure. Box is pretty well decent. I like the way that you can see all the way through. So you can see what's on the back. I'll show you now when I take this off. And get it away. Gently does it. I like the way they've put his robe on the inner side part of the box, so it's all the way around the back and the side. See, that's his robe, which is really cool. I think this actually might be one of the robes, if I'm right, that has now been turned into a robe for Charlotte Flair. I'll have to check that out. And may even possibly be the one who retired in. You really look that up. But if you know which, his arm's taped in. If you know which match he used this in, I think it's the retirement one against Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania. So let me know in the comments if you do recognise the robe as being the one from the Shawn Michaels retirement match. Wow. Do you know what? Next time I do the final moments, I'll come a little bit more prepared. It's got all the little plastic rubber bands on the hands and on the arms, on the wrists. So try and take that off, not damaging it. And then obviously the robe is actually fed through the back of the plastic. So news to me, because I've not done a defining moments yet. So it's taking me a little bit longer. Bear with me. Plastic on his boots as well. There we go. Get them out. Let's have a look at this one. So there's your Ric Flair defining moments figure. As you can see, brilliant face scan. You can clearly tell that's Ric Flair. The robe, the material of the robe is just fantastic. Look at that. Nature boy. That is brilliant. Boots, should have a look. This should easily come off. Like a lot of the Mattel lines are really good with the jackets and the entrance gears and stuff. Oh yes. I'm not overly fussed on the rubber stuff because I feel like it's too hard sometimes to get off, especially if you're buying it just as a kid to play with. So there you go, robe nice and easily off. And then is Rick with his ever chiseled body, which, if it is based on the retirement match with Shawn Michaels, he definitely didn't look like that at the time. He's got the RF in his usual writing on his trunks, and a brilliant RF on the boots. Let's see, obviously that. Oh, I see. not seen that before. I don't know if you can tell. I need to get a better video camera, to be fair. What a big massive gap there. It's a bit mad. I thought you could move the feet up and down, but you can't. You can turn it slightly at the knee, but you don't move them up. And, oh, that one moves a little bit. Maybe they're a little bit stiff, but I don't want to push too much. I don't want to snap his feet off, because I doubt I'll get another one for, I'm sure it's about between $8.99 and $10.99. But to be honest with you, like, that is, even if you bought it as like just a Ric Flair normally, like ring gear, without the robe, like, that's a solid Ric Flair figure, to be fair. I mean, there is good detail in it, but there's never really much detail needed, obviously, in his attire, because he only ever wore the basic stuff. But it's the robe that makes it for me. Like, this robe on this figure is fantastic. So I want to say about 2015, 2016 this line came out. And to be honest with you, I think I've had this since, I'm going to say 2019, if not 2020. But obviously I've never unboxed it. It's never been taken out of the box. It was bought mint, and it stayed mint up until now. And I'm going to say this is a absolute fantastic figure of Ric Flair. The final moments, Nature Boy, Ric Flair, woo, Nature Boy. Look at that. I mean, I'm actually gonna say, don't see absolutely nothing wrong with this figure. Like, that's how good it is. Like, I did say the final moment figures were really good, and I'd said it was a top figure anyway, just in the box. But do you know what? Like, on display on my shelf, and once I've filled out the shelf and that, I'll post up pictures of them. Because obviously at the moment I'm just putting on each and every one that I do. But I'll start mixing them and matching them and putting them together properly after I've got more out. But I'm going to give this, to be honest with you, I can't see a single fault with this figure at all. I'm giving this a 10 out of 10, and I don't care if you don't agree. Let me know how you don't agree in the comments, but I'm going to definitely say this is definitely 10 out of 10 figure. Like, there's no faults with that at all. Perfect head scan, absolutely to a T. I mean, yeah, I mean, if you want to go into the detail of it, if it is again, I need to have a look, but if you've already checked, let me know in the comments. I'm pretty sure this is one that he did wear against Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania. So obviously he didn't have that chiseled body, but come on, I mean, Triple H hasn't had a chiseled body in 15 years, but he's had one in every single WWE game. But yeah, definitely 10 out of 10 for me. Defining moments, Ric Flair. So yeah, give me, oh, in fact, I've just thought, silly, defining moments, what's that mean? It was a defining moment, so it'll tell us on the back what the defining moment was just before I leave. It's been called the greatest rivalry of the year. 2008 was the year when Ric Flair and Shawn Michaels squared off at WrestleMania. There you go. And then it's got the full breakdown of, on the back of, the build-up of Flair and Michaels at WrestleMania, and how Mr. McMahon's already announced that next time Flair loses, he'll be forced to retire. And then it goes on to tell you about the I love you, I'm sorry, Sweet Gin. So, silly mate, should have checked that right at the beginning. I was too busy trying to get in and feel that robe. I didn't read the back of the box, but it does say it is the one from there. So yeah, it's obviously a defining moment. It was a defining moment, silly me, I know for next time. But yeah, say that's a 10 out of 10 figure. So as always, give us a like, give us a comment, tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like, tell me anything you want, give me a comment, like, subscribe to my videos. It'll be going on Facebook, possibly Twitter, YouTube definitely, possibly TikTok. So just follow me on all the social medias as I continue to unbox my whole wrestling figure collection. Thank you for watching.